but you're eating it too, and I need everyone to know I'm not the only one eating a 20-inch whole glizzy alone.
Welcome back to the podcast.
Hello.
Hey.
Top of the morning, gang. How's it going?
Happy Wednesday, Heartbreak Hotel. Welcome back. I'm Caitlin, and this is Tim.
I'm the wolf guy. This time I don't have the hat to let you guys know that I'm the wolf guy. That's very unfortunate, but, you know, I'm still the wolf guy, guys.
He's the wolf god. Welcome
Yes.
back to the pod. Give him the YouTube intro.
Yo, what up, though? It's your boy, Timothy K, a.k.a. Wolf God. Gang. You already... No. Stop. Let me actually do that again. Because now I get to edit it. This is the first time it's ever been edited, guys, okay?
Hell yeah.
Yo, what up, though? It's your boy, Timothy K, a.k.a. Wolf God, a.k.a. the Park God. You already know what it is, and I am so excited to be back on Heartbreak Hotel. If you guys like theme park movie stuff or just want to see some great acting, go ahead and follow your boy _Timothy Kennedy on Instagram and Timothy Kennedy anywhere else.
You know what it is. Welcome back. Welcome back to the podcast.
I kind of like that. I'm 100% keeping that.
That was a good intro.
No, yeah, like my friends they all know my catchphrase of like yo, what up, though? It's your boy.
Yeah.
And they know Timothy K, aka Wolf God. I've never added the Park God one.
That was good. You put that in really smoothly. I thought that you had done that before.
Pause.
Really.
Sorry, you set me up for it. Anyways, go continue.
You have the personality of Sydney. How do you feel? The
Stop
personality.
comparing me to my mini me. Leave that alone.
Your mini you?
The mini, leave that alone. Moving on from there, you know, hey, shout out Sid.
Shout out Sid.
Shout out whatever random place she lives in. I can't remember. Shout out ganging them, twinning them.
Yeah.
Shout out Morgan Wallen.
Shout out Morgan Wallen.
She showed me Morgan Wallen, so that's why.
Okay.
There's only one song of it. The 7 summers ago. The 7. Oh wait.
He's a singer.
The 7 summers ago.
That was impressive.
I'm good. Thank you.
When are you
Appreciate
dropping music?
Oh
No.
That's that version of Tim will come back when I have more funds. That costs a lot more than I think people expect it to cost. So,
But do you get an agency to sponsor you? How does that, or like a label?
Tim is capable of doing a lot of things.
Yeah.
Performing and taking music super seriously, I don't know if that's one of them. Like, I like doing it for fun, and I like having it on my short films when I like go do that, you know, and have that in my films. But I performed once ever. I had, thank God, nobody was there.
Wait, when, where, why
This was
couldn't
a
I be
long
there?
time. No, this was way before.
Is there video footage?
There is video footage, but it's on my phone, and you would never see it. I would never let that see the light of day. But like, it's just kind of funny because I kid you not, like, it was supposed to be an event where everybody was showing up to go like watch us all perform, like small artists. Luckily for me, and probably unfortunate for the other artist people that are taking it seriously, nobody came. It was just the artist people that came. And so I was fine with that. There was only 7 of us, and I was mortified. And I don't get stage fright, ever.
Would it have been worse with more people?
Yes.
Okay. So it was fine that it wasn't more people.
Yeah, because I'm like already terrified singing to begin with.
Right.
And now I have to perform in front of all these people? No. That petrified me. So singing, Tim, is on a hiatus at the moment.
All right, fair enough. But you're doing lots of other things.
I am doing other things. You know, I got that whole amusement park stuff I've been doing, the whole Park God spinoff things. By the way, guys, I don't know when this is coming out. I'm not necessarily sure when this is coming out, but check me out, episode 2 on Loot on Apple TV. Super excited that I get to do that.
Congratulations.
Thank you. Also, you see your boy in a Toyota commercial. All right, I'm gonna stop.
That's coming out this Halloween season, no?
Oh yeah,
Hell
Halloween.
yeah.
This Halloween season, Halloween Horror Nights.
Yep.
Guys, get a look out for that. Kate's gonna show up on my channel for some Halloween Horror Nights. We're gonna go do all the mazes tonight. So
I'm making a blog out of that. You guys can see it on my YouTube channel as well.
Do you know the mazes?
Not this year. I know Five Nights at Freddy's is happening.
Okay, so I'm just gonna run it down real quick.
All right, give me the rundown.
Okay, so there's Jason Universe. Okay, you know who Jason Voorhees is, right?
No. The guy with the mask.
Yeah. Okay.
And the chainsaw.
Okay. What?
Never mind. Sorry, the guy with the mask. The guy in
She
with
was
that
right
with Jamie Lee Curtis.
Yeah, she's literally picking every single horror character that's not him, bro.
No, the one with the mask and it's like white and it has the hair on top.
Freaking Michael Myers. Jason Voorhees is the one. He's Friday the 13th.
Isn't that the guy with the mask?
They all have a mask, Caitlin.
Then
He's
who's in Friday the 13th?
He has the ski mask. Friday the 13th. The camp counselors. I'm sorry, guys. This is my fault. I haven't educated her in horror, and you should blame me.
I'm doing better. Okay, I went on a horror podcast. You know that?
Huh?
I went on a horror podcast.
No, you didn't.
It's called the Three Strangers Pod. I love those guys, and I'm actually doing it again this Wednesday because they're doing their 50th episode, and they invited me back. I'm so flattered.
Wow.
To review the Blair Witch Project. Prior to me going on this Three Strangers podcast, I've never seen a horror movie ever because I saw the Human Centipede trailer.
That's not true. You saw Drop.
Jennifer's Body. Yeah, that's what we did the first time. That was like the first horror movie I saw a couple of years ago because I saw the trailer for the Human Centipede when I was in 7th grade and I slept in my parents' bed for 3 months. And then after that, I would sleep with a fly swatter under my pillow because my dad wouldn't let me have a knife. Don't know what I thought I was going to do against the
Human Centipede.
Yeah.
I think a fly swatter could have fought it. Yeah.
Right? Like, it's better than having nothing.
Yeah, it's just a Human Centipede. Like, what could a fly... Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, just swat. I think I was afraid of the scientist man showing up and smashing me.
You see, that is more logical.
And I could just swat him.
Yeah, you could just swat him.
Yeah.
Or literally swat him. Like, you could just call it swat on him. Boom. There you go.
Yeah, thank you.
Jason Voorhees is the one with the ski mask with the camp counselors for Friday the 13th. There is no Michael Myers or Texas Chainsaw here.
It wasn't there that last year though.
Texas was last year.
Yeah, with the hay and the weird smell in it.
Yes.
Yeah, that was a fun one.
Yeah.
And the pigs.
And the pigs. Yes, correct. But so they have Jason Universe.
Okay.
They have Wyatt Sick, which is a WWE wrestling group. I don't expect you to know that.
That's cool.
Yeah, it is actually cool. To my surprise, I was more surprised about it than I wasn't expecting anything out of it, and it was pretty cool. They have Five Nights at Freddy's, okay? And then they have Scarecrow the Reaping, which is an original, which was also really good. And I did that at Horror Unleashed in Vegas. And then they have Fallout.
Oh, I love that one.
Yep.
I've seen
Fallout
that.
TV show.
Oh, let's do that. That's what I'm going to do for Halloween.
Yes. Oh, you're going to do Fallout. Actually, that's actually a perfect one for her this Halloween. Oh, clean. Okay. You got Fallout, you got Terrifier, and then you got Poltergeist.
Okay.
Out of those, which one are you most excited to see?
Fallout.
Oh.
Because I've seen the series. I haven't seen any of these other things, but I'm very excited.
Five Nights at Freddy's, Terrifier, or Poltergeist?
At this point in time, the only horror movies I've ever seen are Jennifer's Body, the 3 Conjuring movies because Sydney made me watch them, and that recent one that just came out with the kids that ran away from home.
Once again, guys, I will listen.
Movies.
Next time you see me show up here, she will be well versed in horror. I am making that.
I don't need to be though.
I think chat. What's that, guys? You want me to help her be more well versed in horror? Yeah, I'm reading the comments right there.
Isn't this my podcast?
Huh?
Aren't we on my podcast?
Yeah.
Isn't this my show?
Horror, yes, no. That's right, chat. Yeah.
Let's loop it back to my podcast. Welcome back to him. You might recognize him from my YouTube channel. On what did we do? We went ghost hunting.
We did go ghost hunting.
Tim is a ghost hunter. Tell us a little bit about that. How was it? What was the experience like? Did you see a ghost?
You were with me. How scared were you?
I feel like I had a scarier experience than you did.
You want to explain to them why?
Well, there was a doll in the closet, and I got scared, screamed, and fell to the ground, screaming.
She went to the doll, and the guys behind the camera and hiding in the bathroom pulled the door and she couldn't see him. And she screamed.
Well, I'm walking up to this doll, and you're the one telling me, like, oh, I don't like that doll. Like, this is something feels weird about this. So I have that in my head to go off of. And I'm slowly creeping up. I'm like, what's up with this doll? And Austin, our producer, was in the bathroom of the hotel room. And since I'm going up this hallway, I didn't know he was in there. He slightly closes the door so that we don't get him in the shot. I just read a book, and I'm hearing all this from Tim about how this doll is probably haunted and out to kill us. So when I see a door move on its own, I'm scared. I'm screaming. I'm on the ground.
I don't think any of us. Oh, hello, Kitty. I think hello, special guest Kitty.
This is
at the
my
same
cat
time.
Milo. I love him.
Adorable.
He's a little dirty because he was just on the patio and I need to clean it.
Type beat.
He likes to go rolling around in the dirt.
I think it's absolutely hilarious that we got such a genuine scream. Believe it or not, I think I expected more stuff. That I've never fully ghost hunted. I've ghost hunted before, but like I think I was being a little safe-ish there, so I didn't do anything. I honestly really thought we were gonna get something from that Ouija board. I really did. I really thought something was going to happen when I forced Caitlin's hands to touch it by herself. I thought it was going to move. And look, her and Austin kept making it seem like, it was moving.
Well,
and they kept telling me
moving.
it wasn't moving. But I don't really know how much I believe that. You know what I mean? Like they're saying they're not trying to move it.
We weren't.
But it kept moving.
Yeah, so that scared me and we didn't do that. And I won't spoil the video, but we did get some ghost activity right after that. And that was really fun. I loved that.
So would you do it again?
Absolutely.
So you can do that, but you can't watch horror movies.
Yeah, because I feel like the energy that you carry with you is what is attracted to you. So if I go into a ghost hunting experience wanting only positive entities to interact with me, that's all that can latch on to me, right? But I think if you watch a horror movie, you're watching, because people like to watch scary negative stuff, so you're watching all of these negative spirits, I guess, on this television screen. I feel like it opens you up to that.
You mean the
but it puts you in like
screens?
A scared mindset, But if you go into a ghost hunting video not scared and being like, I'm gonna have a positive interaction with some positive spirits, then that's what you're gonna get out of it.
I don't really know if the demons and the spirits are going in there and they're like, hey chat, oh, she's on a chill vibe. I'm not about to go mess with her at all.
Well, it's more about how you perceive it. Like if a ghost knocks that lamp over and I'm like, oh my God, like what a fun ghost who's playing with us.
You wouldn't do that.
Like if you're not scared, then it's not scary.
You would never. I'm trying to imagine, I'm like, the defense of all the Conjuring movies is by like literally everything that scares them. They're just like, oh, you. And they all just laugh at the table and the ghost is like, darn, well, I mean, I can't scare them, so what am I gonna do?
I feel like this apartment is haunted because I hear things in the nighttime, like things get moved around.
This
I'm like,
apartment's not
it's
haunted.
just like the ghost.
Gosh, she got a dope apartment. This apartment's new. It is not haunted. The people she hears is the fact that she has someone above.
There's no one above me.
Okay, below and to the side. Below to the side. They're right. Ganging them is right there. But
this is like 3 a.m. I'm thinking. This is like 3 a.m. And I think if I were in the Conjuring movies, if I were scared, it could be a whole ghost Conjuring movie. But I'm not scared because I feel like they're just having a good time.
So once again, you were bringing that positive energy. Did you think when he pulled that door, did you think that was a positive ghost pulling that door?
That was a jump scare. That was crazy. That was terrifying. But I was going into it scared already, Because Tim's going, he's going to get us, not a doll.
Yo,
it's
all I said was, oh man, that doll's weird. Kate, you should take a gander at this doll. That's all. That's all it was. Look, to be fair, when you guys go check it out, it is a creepy doll. Yeah. I know they did that on purpose.
Go watch the video.
100%. Go watch the video. Go watch the video.
He's lying about some stuff there. What do you mean? All I said was go look at the doll.
I did.
It was a scary time.
I pray to God. Guys, after this video, I'm so going to pull up that video and show her that I just said go check out the doll.
We're going to get somebody else to this. I'll tag that video at the end of this video. And then you're going to see Tim and I a little bit more doing some more ghost hunting activities. We're the new Ghostbusters.
I wonder if you can
we should make a theme song.
What would the Tim and Kate theme song sound like?
What were you just doing there?
Well, that's the Ghostbuster thing.
Okay,
so
we
I don't
can do
really
a spin
know.
on that. We can do something similar.
We could just do a spin on it. Okay, it's like the Tim and Kate, but then when you.
I'm putting that.
When you need influencers to see some ghosts, who you gonna call? Tim and Kate. When you, oh no, guys, I'm gonna come up with a whole bar by the end of this podcast of the Tim and Kate Buster song,
and you're gonna see it on the Horror Nights video that we're about to record.
I'm not singing that.
I'm gonna put one on there.
It's not gonna. It's not gonna happen.
I'm excited. You were just in Canada. How was Canada?
Oh, I did go to Canada's Wonderland. This theme park stuff is really taking it to the extremes that I'm flying to Canada.
Yeah,
have
crazy.
you gone to Canada before?
I have gone to Canada one time. My boyfriend left me in the middle of the street in a city in which I did not speak the language, alone to fend for myself in the wilderness against the French.
And this is why we're on Heartbreak Hotel.
And this is why we're on Heartbreak Hotel.
This is a heartbreaking, hotel story. Because what? You're not defending yourself against the French in the woods.
I know, against the French in the woods.
He gave her with one health potion and a sword, and that's all she had to fight herself out of the wilderness. Well, I did not get lost there. I went to Toronto. And I made some content over there at Canada's Wonderland. And I will say this. For one, I did not know it was owned by Six Flags, which is in partnership with Knott's. So,
okay.
And Knott's is in Cedar Point. They're all kind of the same thing. So a lot of their rides are the same. You've been to Magic Mountain before, right? Six Flags?
No.
You've never been to Six Flags here at all? Oh.
No.
I thought Dylan took you to one of those
Oh,
Six Flags.
I did go to the water park there.
Oh, you went to the water park, but
Hurricane
you didn't go
Harbor.
to the...
Yeah,
okay.
I didn't go to the thing.
Well, Six Flags is like roller coaster. Like you've been to Disney and you've been to Disney and you've been to Universal. And so those rides, you're looking like you're not necessarily.
I remember.
Oh, okay, cool. All right. So you've been to those things. Those rides are like super duper intense. Six Flags is supposed to be made to be like intense rides. And so Canada's Wonderland was kind of the same way. There were some rides that were really cool, and there were a lot of rides to where I am wondering how anyone gets on them. I thought I was going to be concussed half of those times. It was even funnier because there was a LA ride, there was a Los Angeles ride, and it was a stunt ride, and it was literally like you driving through downtown in Hollywood.
Aww,
I thought it was
the scariest one of all.
I thought it was the funniest thing ever when I posted it. I'm like, are the Canadians depicting LA as a stunt ride to get through rush hour downtown right now? Is that what they're doing? This is what it's like, guys, to drive through Los Angeles at 6 p.m. when you're trying to go home and not stay stuck for like an hour or so like that. And that was a really good ride too. But they had a wooden ride. If you guys ever go to Canada's Wonderland, do not ever go on Mindbusters. Do not ever get on Mindbusters. That thing was actual hell. I'm so serious. If I had any of you guys get on there, I feel like you would dislocate like a part of your body. Just FYI ahead of time.
Scary.
Yeah, I have a video of it. I was screaming, "Get me off!" the whole time. But overall, I think it was swag. Have you ever been on like a really high dip one?
No, I'm afraid of heights.
Oh, how do you get on all the planes you get on?
That's different. Because with the plane, you touch the outside of the plane and then you're safe while you're inside the plane, is how that works. But then with roller coasters, there's really no saying.
You guys should write this stuff down. So if you go into a haunted place with positive vibes, the demons and characters won't get you. If you touch the plane on the outside of the plane, it is statistically impossible for literally anything to go wrong.
I've done it every time I've been on a plane and I've never crashed. So.
That's true. She has never crashed, as you can see. So
statistically,
I think it's 100% chance. Is there any other possible superstitions?
I'll let you know as I come across them.
As you develop them?
Yeah.
Would you consider yourself having some form of ethereal abilities?
Ethereal abilities?
Yeah, like outer body or sort of like psychological abilities that other humans don't have.
For sure.
Like,
no, I think that all people have them though.
you think they all have those powers?
Yeah.
Why?
I think that everyone has the ability to do anything they want as long as they try.
Well, I meant like things to just like read into it, you know, like mystical things. Like, you know how fortune tellers and stuff? Or?
Those I don't have. I don't have like those kinds of psychic powers. No.
Oh.
But I believe in them and I respect people who do, but I'm not one of them.
Have you gone?
To a psychic?
Yeah.
Yeah.
How often?
I've been to a couple psychics. One of them was so real. Oh my God. I went to a cat psychic.
What?
A cat psychic.
Okay.
Who did a psychic reading on my cats.
Okay.
Yeah. Who, by the way, weren't even there. This was insane. I told her the names of my cats. That's all I said to her. And she goes, okay, Mango. So I used to live with Sydney. And I would close my door at night because she also had cats. And if I didn't close my door at night, they would fight. So Mango was always clawing at the door trying to get out every single night. And I didn't know why, because once I opened it, he would just kind of go in Sydney's room and then come back.
Okay.
And the psychic, only knowing his name, goes, okay, Mango, I'm seeing a room with glossy white furniture. He loves that room and he's sad because he's behind a door. He can't get to it. And Sydney's was the only room with glossy white furniture. He just wanted to be in there.
Okay. Oh.
How did she know?
Oh.
Right?
Okay.
Another psychic told me exactly which tooth of mine was misaligned. And
Whoa.
she told me that happened because of a trauma that occurred when I was 9. Don't know about that one, but the tooth is misaligned. So that was kind of crazy.
Wait, you're missing the big point. Was there? Was that the reason the tooth was unaligned?
No, she said it was an emotional trauma that made the tooth come out of place. You know?
No.
It was like someone dying in my life. So that was, I don't know if there is a connection there, but she was right about the tooth.
I mean, look, the tooth being unaligned is shocking enough. So I get that. I will never go to that. Heidi has tried to get me to go to that. Listen, respect. I think abilities and powers do work, you know, but...
You would never go to a psychic for love?
You said I would never go for love?
You would never go to a psychic for love?
In no universe would I do that.
I've done that twice. It's great.
I know.
It works.
No, it doesn't.
I had a Etsy psychic draw my soulmate. If you're watching this on YouTube, I'll insert a picture. And if you know anyone who looks like this man, tell him to hit me up because we're soulmates.
You and Heidi with this psychic soulmate thing is the most insane thing. You know, you could just like be outside and just gravitate, like the person's just gonna come to you because they just come to you.
Yeah, and I do.
So why would I go pay someone $100 to say what?
Well, the other psychic I went to for love was more to detach me. I was coming out of a really toxic relationship, and sometimes to end one of those, you just need a psychic. So I went to the psychic and I said, I need you to cut the cords between us. And she said, absolutely, I can do that. And she did. And I feel like after that day, I felt no attachment to him. And he came running back. He came very, very apologetic.
But I thought the point was to sever the ties on both ends.
It did sever the tie, but that doesn't mean that that person can't still want you, you know? And I feel like sometimes when people feel an absence, they tend to chase you. But at that point, I was already removed. So okay. I wasn't going back.
I told Heidi, I said, listen, you want to believe in the psychic. I can't say you're wrong for that because I believe in ghosts. And so, you know, I can't sit here and say the psychic doesn't have powers if I believe that an ethereal dead person is capable of moving items. And I'm sitting here saying I have a ghost story. I can't say that. But I did tell Heidi I have powers.
What are your powers?
I don't know what they are fully.
Oh. Go on.
My friend Lizzie believes it's laser beams.
I thought we were talking psychic here. You think you have real superhero powers?
I think I have some form of supernatural ability. I just cannot pinpoint what that is. And, you know...
what makes you think that you have a supernatural ability?
I just feel it. I just know it. I just feel
Okay,
it.
in that sense, I also have a supernatural ability.
But I asked you if you did, and you said you did not.
Well, I haven't proved it yet, but if this is all in our heads, for sure I have an ability.
No. See, here's the difference. No, you just picked it up right now because I said that. And so I told Heidi, I said, wait, Heidi, so you believe the psychic people, but I tell you, I feel like I have some sort of powers. And she looks at me like she's like,
well, you need proof.
Huh?
You need proof of concept.
Proof of concept? Why would I need proof? You guys believe the stuff you're told.
Because the psychics are real. The psychic told me about my cat. I don't believe all psychics, but if a psychic says something that's weirdly true, then I'll believe they're a psychic.
If a 15-year-old goes to a magician and his parent comes with him to see the said magician, and that magician tricks both of you, does that mean the person did magic, or is it because you just didn't understand?
Well, in your head, they did magic, and why isn't that good enough?
No, I'm not saying it's not good enough, but what I'm saying is, how do you know that they didn't do powers? How do you know that? You don't know how it works.
Yeah. But you're saying the magician did magic.
I'm saying
you've done no magic.
Me?
You've shown no ability.
Hey, listen, I feel it. I feel
has done magic. You've done nothing.
Like, I'm sorry. Like, I don't know if you like expected me to like lift a car right now or like prove to you. I'm
but
just saying.
Even if you had a story, if you were like, I lifted a car, I would be like, no way, you have super strength. Like, I would.
Okay, listen. I feel like they're gonna show up. You ever watch an anime where like the protagonist is losing and they have one last time to go? This has got one more time to go. I feel like that's when my powers are going to show themselves. And I think you guys might be thinking I'm doing a bit. I'm so serious. I think it's gonna happen.
Okay.
But I just think it's crazy how y'all can believe this psychic, but Tim says he's got some abilities, and all of a sudden, Tim.
It's the same logic. I believe what I see. And if I see a psychic, that's a psychic. If I see Tim has powers, Tim has powers. But I'm not seeing any powers from Tim.
You didn't see any ghost stuff.
I did. We saw some ghost stuff.
Huh?
We saw some ghost stuff.
But you didn't see like a bed fly in the sky.
But our EMF reader was going off.
Okay, but you didn't see it.
I did. I was sitting right there.
No, but I'm saying like you didn't see it. There's nothing to see. You saw on the reader, but you didn't see it.
Yeah, but with a psychic, there's nothing to see. So you hear your future. I don't see the psychic signals going into their brain, but they tell me their future.
Okay, one more thing. Humor me.
Right.
I'm really good at perceiving people.
So you just have a good read on people.
Yeah. And so let's say I go in, I notice this thing about somebody, and I'm like, okay. I'm noticing, and I can pick it up. Because, we have this thing called, in acting, it's called repetition. So it's like as if we were sitting there, and I'm like, you're looking at me. And you say, I'm looking at you. And I'm like, it's obvious you're looking, you know you're looking at me, and you're like, it's obvious that I'm looking at you, right? You're understanding the deeper meaning, right? So if I was to just read this person before, I even said hello to them, and then I went up to them and I went and had a conversation. I'm like, I'm feeling like, I don't know, like you have a lot of stress going on right now. I don't know. It might just be a weird thing, but just something's telling me you feel stressed out. Little does she know, I just saw her get off of a obvious phone call that was not happy, right? And I can hear the context of what she was saying. And I'm like, and I'm repeating that to her. She don't know who I am. And yet I have all of that. Is that safe to say for her if she went up to you and she was like, I think that guy is psychic, Caitlin? And you're like, nigga, that's Tim. That's Tim. He just went on my podcast saying he was going to do this exact plan right here to someone to prove a point. That's just Tim. He's not psychic. Would you, and she says, no, but how would he know this stuff? And you don't have a reason. Would you understand why she would believe that?
Yes.
Yes?
Yeah.
Okay. So would it be okay if she said, Tim is psychic and I believe that?
Yeah, that's her perception of the world. Who am I to question that? If I didn't see the interaction, if I know, well, you just told me your plan. So if you do this, then in my head, I'm like, well, I know Tim's not psychic. But if you want to think he's psychic, go off, queen. Who am I to ruin that experience for you?
You just would have told her for that in her face?
I probably would have told her, yeah, if I knew. But if someone's telling me you're psychic, and I'm like, well, I don't know that he's not. Who am I to question that?
Who are you to question I have powers then?
I'm just asking for the proof here. So I would ask that person for the proof as well.
Guys, I'm not going to get through her, but I do want you guys to understand. Listen, I'm not super crazy. I'm just like slightly crazy for sure. But
you go to haunted houses for fun.
Huh?
You go to haunted houses for fun.
Who doesn't go to haunted houses for fun? You're doing it
Same
for fun.
People.
Huh?
Same people.
You know how many people have gone to Horror Nights this year?
Crazy.
That would mean we're all psychotic.
Yeah.
There are people who fly from Australia all the way over to our 2 states to go through said murder houses for funds.
Yeah, they fly, they travel to stay in that room we did that vlog in.
Oh my God, you're so right. Listen, I think sometimes living in LA, we really forget, like, we live in a place that people vacation in. Mm-hmm. And so it's a little weird because, like, when I go out of town, like, when I go to Florida next week to go make Horror Nights content over there, like, I'm viewing it all like, oh my God, amusement parks. Oh my God, Florida, look at this stuff. Oh my God, food, delicious. It's so great.
Yeah.
And to me, Florida is just that. It is vacation theme park that, right? But when I live in LA, I don't feel like I view it anymore as like, oh yes, this is vacation place. So it's just so fascinating when I find out like people flew here and they're like spending all this money and they're here for like a limited amount of time. And I'm like, well, this is just this.
Yeah.
You know, like.
Taking it for granted.
Huh?
You're taking it for granted.
I think that's just natural. Like, I've never been to New York before. And I'm pretty sure you've been in New York a million times.
I lived in New York before I moved here.
Did you? Mm-hmm. For how long?
For 3 years.
Where?
In the Upper East Side.
Which one you like better?
It depends on the day.
She don't want to upset you guys.
I love New York, but I also love LA. But I love different things about them.
Why?
Topher knows. He came from New York with me.
Topher?
Topher's our producer today. Shout out Topher.
She like New York or LA better, bro? She likes New York. Yeah, don't worry. I think she a New Yorker too.
Topher's never allowed on this podcast. Topher knows way too much. He's known me for too long. You know how you were saying, I wish I could know Caitlyn in another era?
Topher,
he knows
Topher real quick. Hi, guys. Welcome to Timothy Kennedy's Heartbreak Hotel. Today, I got my beautiful guest, Caitlyn O'Neill. Say hello, Caitlyn.
Hi, guys. Thank you so much for having me. I'm so honored to be on Heartbreak Hotel. I've heard it's the best podcast of the year.
It is one of the best podcasts in the nation. Honestly, we have some amazing people show up on this show. You can see a lot of the other previous videos that are obviously just some great. I mean, honestly, there was this one video of this guy. He had a wolf god hat. Don't know who that guy is. He's very handsome, everything like that. But yeah, I did have a question. What was your best New York date? Since we know you love New York so much.
Best New York date? Best New York date. I never went on a date in New York. I was dating a man who lived in London the whole time I lived in New York. I started dating him like a week before I moved there. And then we broke up a month before.
She cooked herself chat.
Not true. I did actually end up going on maybe 2 dates.
So 2 dates. I'm all for, I am 100% all for, like, what do I want to say? I just feel like when you're moving to a place, dating somebody far away is such a hindrance to you. Because it's like you didn't really get to fully feel New York at pure freedom.
Yeah, I didn't feel the dating scene in New York. I did see what my roommate went through, and that seemed horrible.
Well, I mean, one person's dating life does not equal your dating life.
Absolutely, but I don't regret it. I think that that person was exactly what I needed for that time, and I think that he made me into who I am today, and I really like that person. So I'm happy that I didn't date around New York, because I think that could have gone badly for me.
Well, good job, London guy, wherever you are.
Shout out to him.
If you're even watching this, shout out.
Doesn't watch my.
How often did he fly out here?
I actually think that I went there more. He visited New York 2 or 3 times, maybe 4, and then I would go visit Europe a lot because Europe is fun.
Huh. Yeah. And what were you doing in New York?
I was modeling and making content. I actually used to be a background actor because I couldn't pay my rent.
Guys, I'm learning very interesting things because I did not know that. What was the first background gig?
First background gig was Gossip Girl.
Oh,
the new one.
No way.
Yeah.
What did
I was
you
on
do?
that one a couple times.
What did
I
you
was
have to
just a
do?
schoolgirl in the background.
Oh, really?
Yeah. I was just
did you at
running
least
around the
make friends
hallways.
with the people back there? Because like,
yeah. Not the main cast,
No,
but all the
obviously, they
other.
don't.
But I still follow all the other background actors on
no,
Instagram.
yeah, like that's like
They were sweet.
I think it's so fun to like watch. My friends will like tell me like their background stories,
Yeah.
and it's just them getting a group of other background friends, and then they'll just all be hanging out on set doing background work, and I'm like, it's like you're collecting an entire cast of friends.
It's so fun because it's the same group of actors who
Yeah,
come back every
exactly.
time, so you always end up seeing these people again. I highly recommend it. It's really fun.
And so the 2 days that you did go on in New York, what were they?
I did one after my breakup,
Okay.
which was way too soon after the breakup.
Okay.
Definitely wasn't ready for that.
So not swag time.
Not
Gotcha.
swag time. Super embarrassing. Drank way too much. My bad. So sorry
Oh,
to Jay for that.
she fully committed to the bit of that.
I think it just went badly because he wanted to go home with me after, and I wasn't ready for anything involving that. So I like stepped in, got a tour of the place, and then was like, okay, I'm leaving. And he was like, what do you mean you're leaving?
Oof.
Like, where are you going? And I think that I just didn't have the experience to know not to go into someone's house if you're not going to stay. So that was my bad. My apologies for that. Don't go in someone's house if you don't want to stay.
Yeah. No, you even saying the lines of, wait, what did he say?
I think he was just like, why, where are you going? Like, why you need to leave? He just seemed surprised that I was leaving.
Oh, I see, because it seemed like...
He wasn't rude about it, but I think that he just got a different impression when I came in.
I see.
And I just didn't mean to give that to him.
Yeah, rule of thumb that I always say is if me personally as a guy who's like in the dating scene, if I got the idea, because a lot of the time like people like to just see where things go, like nobody wants to like, I mean most people, I personally enjoy having a conversation of where we are, like what are we planning to do, and what it is. I know some people are like, I just don't like planning it because like like if they change their mind, they change their mind. I'm like, yeah, like you can still do that.
Yeah.
But like I just want to know like where we are like in this situation when we do hang out, so I know. Because listen guys, you're not canceling me. I'm going to make sure everything is laid out so we know we're all on the same page here. And so my number one rule was always, if that was never the vibe, I would never invite them to my house because there's no reason to.
Yeah.
That only is a place for other like other things that happen or other things can go wrong. When if I know that's not what the vibe is, then why would you not be outside and doing something?
I agree. That's good.
There's like no reason to like go in that. I mean, I guess you could just go watch something at home.
I think it's a little riskier, but I think it's the same for girls, where if a man invites you over and you're not ready to sleep with him or do more with him, then I would suggest moving it to a public place so that no one gets the wrong impression. Mingo!
You guys are getting to see all the cats today. They're all
this
just
is my
jumping
little
up.
baby.
They're like, why is everybody on the bed? Like, why am I not on the bed? Like, hello?
This one's a Craigslist cat.
Huh?
This one's a Craigslist cat.
So you have a homeless cat and a Craigslist cat.
Yeah.
You,
I got him from
good
a very
for Kay.
nice
She's getting all her
man named Danny.
good human points in right now. What was the second date like? I'm assuming that one was better.
The second date.
Learned
Yeah.
from
The
the
second
first
date
one.
was actually, I moved to LA pretty soon after the breakup just to escape and move to the other side of the country to get over it. And it worked. And I went back recently and I did that thing called the Love Train. Have you seen that?
I don't know what she's talking about.
Or Street Hearts.
I also don't know what that is.
It's a short form dating show hosted by a girl named Tiff. so cool, wears the coolest outfits ever. And you go on a subway and she asks you questions.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, I do know that. I've seen that style of content before.
Yeah. So I was on this subway and she was asking us questions, and at every stop she would be like, do you want to get off or do you want to keep going? And we both stayed on till the end. He was very sweet. His name's Ryan.
Oh, it's a date question content thing.
Yeah, it was like a little date.
Do we count those?
I counted it because it ended up working out. I really like him, and I did leave and I moved back to LA pretty soon after that, so I haven't seen him again. But shout out Ryan, he was the coolest. He was so sweet. I did like him a lot.
From just making the content too.
But then we hung out after.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. I was like, wow, Ryan, you had all the right answers. And you rizzed her so well from just.
And he's funny. Like, he posts very funny content on Instagram. He's actually a stand-up comedian. His captions are always so funny.
Funny people are always the W.
Love that.
So, because obviously you love New York so much more than LA.
No one ever said that.
What are the top 3 things you think New York just does better?
I'm not answering that. How about I start interviewing you? Because it is my podcast. Do you have a go-to move on dates that you pull with women, and does it work?
I like when I was asking the questions. What? Yo,
you need to come up with better questions.
You're trying to have me snitch out my stuff? I just talk and hope they're enjoying their time, and then hopefully something just connects to where Tim can be like, and the stuff just happens, but I'm spitballing every single time.
Well, I think if you're funny and you can speak and you have good stories, then you'll find something to bond over, and you don't need a move. I do, however, have a move.
What is the move?
I say, I have something cool in my purse. Do you want to see it? And they say yes. And I take out this little box.
Oh.
And in this little box is my wisdom tooth that I show them. And they always go, wow, why do you have that? I actually don't know if that one's ever worked, but I use it every time. I think their reaction tells me a lot about them.
Guys, she did this to me on the boat.
Yeah, I do it to everyone that I meet in my life.
Guys, this move is not exclusive to rizzing only. We are literally at a table. It's not on camera. We're at a table on the boat. And she's like, I have my tooth.
There's a video of that out there.
Oh, is it?
Yeah. You put it on your story.
Oh, probably.
Yeah, I did it at a table full of all of our producers and everything. And
she just brings out a tooth as we're waiting to eat food. Did we even eat? Or did we just get oysters and ate bread and left?
Yeah, I think we just got bread and left.
Hilarious. Oh, no, we agreed that we were going to get canes. That's what we did.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, she brought out her tooth, and I had the same response that I did right now, which was, oh my God, I'm trying to imagine like I'm carrying Kate's purse, right? And she's like, yeah, can you just bring it to me? And for some random reason, let's just say for some random reason, Tim is being stopped. And they're like, sir, we need to check your belongings. And I'm like, well, this purse isn't mine. Problem number 1. They look in the purse. None of the things in there remotely are mine. And then they find a tooth. So now I look like a psychotic serial killer. And I'm just imagining what that kind of looks like. You know what I mean? Would you think it's a red flag if a guy was like, hey, you want to see something in my trunk? And then he lifted the trunk and it was like one of his teeth, like a tooth. Do you think that would work on you?
Well, for me, it would be a green flag, because then I would say, no way, I have one of those too. And I would pull mine out, and then we would get married and have children and live happily ever after.
I need you guys to comment down below if you guys think she is completely capping if some man went up to her and said, do you want to see something in my trunk, and whipped out a tooth.
Well, not a random man, like someone I'm on a date with.
You're on a date.
Yeah.
And he says, check my trunk, and then it's the tooth.
But why is he keeping it in the trunk, though? If it were in his pocket.
We don't have a bag.
So you keep...
We're not going to keep it in our pocket.
Where do you keep your wallet?
Huh?
Where do you keep your wallet?
I think it's worse to have a tooth in your wallet than it is to have it in the trunk. Because why is there a tooth in your wallet?
Why isn't there a tooth in your wallet?
Imagine me taking out to go pay and then you just see a tooth fall out my wallet.
I think that's a great conversation starter.
You're at dinner, and you're like, excuse me, ma'am, here, you can take my car, and it's just a tooth just comes out at the same time, and all three of you guys are just at the table like, and you're just like, sorry, that's mine, actually, that's my tooth.
Last time I used that move on a man, he went, oh, you're so quirky. What does that mean?
Pretty privileged, guys. You could get away with literally anything. I can imagine the TikToks that would be immediately made if any man just did this. I can imagine it. It would have 2 million views. It'd be all the girls being like, girl, you just met another Ted Bundy. 100% that would happen. All right, what's the next one?
Everyone loved Ted Bundy. He got...
To be fair, they did like Ted Bundy. That man had disgusting amount of riz, unfortunately, which is why he got away with it. Ooh. Murder mystery podcast.
Do you think you could get away with murder?
No. It's Tim.
That was quick.
Huh?
That was quick.
I don't even like put on my shoes correctly all the time. Like,
I appreciate the honesty because honestly, I don't think I could either.
I don't think 90% of people could.
Topher, do you think you could? 100%. I knew it.
Topher, would you like have a tooth in your wallet and think that would work on a woman?
I have worse things in my wallet.
Okay. Well, guys, that's Topher, folks.
We love Topher.
I think it's so funny that she says, do you want to see what's in my purse? And unzips the purse. My brain immediately thought a gun or some like Joker sort of thing to be like, hey, buddy, let me set you up for a joke. Do you want to see what's in this dark alleyway? Sure. Why not?
That's my move. It works.
He's got a tooth.
It's actually never worked. Welcome back to Heartbreak Hotline with Heartbreak Hotel. Recently, I downloaded an app called Duet. It's a dating app. I'm having so much fun with it. It was so much fun to set up my profile. But scrolling through looking for my soulmate, I noticed that a lot of men have the same bios. So today, we're going to rate them. Are you ready?
Yes.
Woo!
I'm sorry, guys. The photo of me literally laid out on the couch. You're probably not going to add this into the podcast. It literally looks like I'm a murdered victim of hers, and she roofied me, and I'm just sprawled out on her couch, and I'm not conscious. And it's just funny because there's a dude above me, and it's obvious like the photos are intentional, and then there's me. It's just
we're gonna insert a photo of that Polaroid.
It's so funny. I love it. Perfect. All right, go on.
All right, rate this bio 6'2", because apparently that matters.
I'm so tired. Listen, I don't want to sound like a hater because you guys are gonna be like, Tim, you're just mad you're not 6'2", and you can't say that. So first of all, I can say I'm 6'7" if that matters. Don't nobody know because I'm online and everything is not real. But I feel like you don't need to say 6'2", 6'2" if that matters. I think you should.
It's the if that matters that gets me.
Yeah, like if that matters, I think you should just say like, I think a better bio would be like, I have the ability to fly and control the sun, if that matters.
No, I was gonna say like 6'2", but I'll crouch down so we look good in photos together, like something like that. You went the complete opposite direction.
I think saying you have some sort of supernatural power is a lot better. What's better than being 6'2"? Being able to fly and control the sun. And any woman or man scrolling, doing this, are going to say, whoa, this person doesn't stand on this dirty floor. He can fly and control the sun? Riz.
And you know what's great about that bio is it's not more of a lie than saying you're 6'2" when you're 5'11". Why do you do that?
She's speaking the truth. Y'all niggas be lying.
It's never true.
You know how many times I've seen on women's bios where they're like, if I swear on my life, if I find out you're lying about your height, like I literally have had women like tell me, they're like, yo, are you actually like, I'm not going to out what I am. I'm lying. I'm 5'8". And so they're like,
are you 5'8"?
Yeah, I'm 5'8".
I thought you were taller than that.
Oh, that's nice. She's lying to you guys.
No, because I thought I was 5'8", but you're taller than me for sure.
But like genuinely, like I've had women be like, so I assume you're you say you're 5'8". I always assume that men on dating apps are 2 inches lower
than what
they say. So she's like, so you're probably actually like 5'6", and I'm like, no, I've decided to just take my L and say, believe it or not, there's an actual statistic. If men say that they are 5'11" or above, they will get more matches, which is why a lot of men do that, because the moment a lot of women see that they are not like near 6 foot, automatic L, automatic swipe left, even if you do look cool. And so me personally, I don't want to go and meet up with a woman and then she's like, sir, you're supposed to be up there. You can't even touch the basketball rim, my guy. And so I stop lying, guys. It's not worth it. Listen, short kings, we're cool, man. Yeah. XXX Tentacion is a short king. Lil Uzi Vert is a short king. Napoleon's dead, but he was also short and conquered the world. Lil Uzi is not dead, no. Kai Cenat is short.
He's cool.
Kevin Hart is short.
Another cool man.
See? Short people. And guess what? We get abs and other muscular things a lot quicker because we're short.
I would rather a short, funny man than a tall man with no personality. Look at that cat. He's so handsome.
He's aura farming over here. You guys don't see it, but he is. Come here.
Handsome.
Come here, boy.
It's not gonna work.
God, cats, man.
All right. Rate this bio. Looking for my gym partner.
I don't have a response because I feel like I see that on a lot of women's.
But I feel like there's a better way to say it.
Looking for my gym partner?
Yeah. You could say, like, I go to the gym 5 times a week, but I promise not to talk about macros on dates. Like, funny way to say that you go to the gym a lot. Funny way to get the point across. But everyone says looking for my gym partner. Let's change it up a little bit.
Looking for someone to snort creatine with me with.
That's a good one.
Wait, with me with. Don't use ChatGPT to not add that last part. But yeah, look, yeah. See, I think that lets you know, hey guys, I'm a gym guy. As you can see, probably because you have a bunch of shirtless and ripped photos going on. But nobody wants to do all that. So you just be like looking for someone to snort creatine with me.
Done.
It's
funny,
hilarious.
Gets the point across. It's perfect.
And it could be true. You might actually snort creatine like a psycho. So maybe. Have you taken creatine before?
No.
I've never.
I think Dylan made me take it once, but I didn't know what it.
Which Dylan?
Dylan Enzer.
I was about to say. I was like, I have like 7 Dylans in my head.
We have a lot of Dylans.
We have a lot of Dylans, people.
I think I only have 3.
I have 4 Dylans.
What?
4 or 5 Dylans.
Wow.
Yeah, I have to categorize them differently in my phone.
Yeah.
So, tight beat.
You mean with their last names?
No, I don't put people's last names.
How am I saved in your phone?
What's the next one?
How am I saved?
Caitlin,
Show your phone.
Caitlin, ask me the next question.
How am I saved?
Why does it matter?
Is it offensive? Why don't you want to tell me?
It's not offensive.
Okay.
Like, my names in my phone are for me to know. So, yeah.
I'm scared.
Sid doesn't know her name, so.
What's Sid's?
I'm not going to put it out here.
Man. I'll get that later.
Nice trick.
What about people rate this bio? They write, my dog comes first. Or swipe right for puppy cuddles.
I have never... Okay, guys, I don't know what type of dating app she has. I have never in my life seen any man... Wait, why would I know?
I think it's the men who always...
why would I know? Oh, wait, why would I know that? Do you have a lot of
experience in the man department?
Why would I know?
Men love to use the dog.
Puppy cuddles?
Puppy cuddles, dog cuddles. They love to put pictures of the dog in there. To be fair, some of them have some very cute dogs, but I would rather someone be like dad to a 3-year-old tabby cat, because Mango's right there, who's definitely going to love you more than I do. Like something funny, something that says like, oh, I'm a dog dad, but not like, don't use the basic lines. Do girls do that with their cats? They're like, cat mom.
Literally,
dog
it's
mom.
nonstop women saying, I need a dad for my pets.
Yeah, we have to change that one too.
I'm going to be honest with you guys. As women, y'all could literally put nothing. You could put one photo, and honestly, it would probably still be good enough. And when it comes to dating apps, it could be a side picture of your face, and honestly, I think that would probably be good enough for a lot of dudes.
Are men that desperate?
Yes and no.
Okay.
I feel like, literally, honestly, even if a mugshot, I think dudes don't care. Like, genuinely, I feel like looking at a lot of my female friends' dating apps, it doesn't matter what they push. It doesn't matter what their opening line was. It doesn't matter about anything. They are still 10 times going to get way more likes. But especially in Los Angeles, like, it's just a galore.
Is it true that men just swipe right on every single girl
I wouldn't
that they
say that.
see?
No. I wouldn't. I think it depends on
Out
the
of
type
10,
of guy.
how many girls do you think you swipe right on?
You asking me? Mm-hmm. I don't know. I've never counted.
Take a guess.
I guess. I don't know. I feel like it's kind of cheating here.
Why?
There's a lot of attractive people here.
Yeah.
That's why it's weird here. Because the scale,
That's true. Yeah.
the scale as a guy here is harder because you're going against other influencers, you're going against celebrities, you're going to get like models, like really, really, really hot people. Because you're going against people who fly here, you know, who are visiting here. Like the rate of just the ratio of what you would see is a lot different versus if I went to a random city in Montana and I was there. It'd be a lot different, right? Yeah. So I guess it really just depends. But I'm gonna be honest, it doesn't matter what you look like. If you're a woman, you will probably get 10 times more likes than any man. Doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. Doesn't matter.
All right. Interesting.
It's a fun world, guys. It's really great out here in these streets.
Tim's drowning. All right. How about rate this bio? My mom says I'm a catch.
I think these gotta be AI botted bios because there's no way that's it.
They say
was that it?
all the
no,
time.
Wait, no, but like, was that
Yeah,
it?
they go, my mom says I'm a catch.
But that's it. There's nothing else.
Well, they put stuff under it, but that's like their headline, you know? Or they just include it in their bio.
Just left swipe.
Left swipe.
That's an immediate
I think there are
left
funnier
swipe.
ways to put it. You could be like...
What else would you say with your mom being included in it?
Well, it's good to know that he cares about his mom, but...
You can find that out by talking to him. What does that have to do with the bio that's making... You're already... women swipe no on 90% of men. So you read that bio...
Well, if you have a funny bio, I'm swiping right.
Okay, but that's what I'm saying. I'm like...
But that's not funny enough. If you say, like, voted most likely to carry in all the groceries in one trip... I just made a video about that. Voted most likely to carry all the groceries inside in one trip by my mom. Like, that's a funny line. I'm swiping right on that. But if you're like, my mom says I'm a catch, like, that's so basic.
What if it's voted most likely to steal your mom?
That's funny too. I would probably swipe right on that one.
Like, what would you do?
That's funny. That's a good one.
Yeah?
That's a swipe right. That'd be fun.
That'd be fun. I feel like most people would be like, I don't want a guy that is going to joke that he's going to take my mom.
Can you imagine?
Can you imagine with someone and then you bring them over and then turns out like your mom's like, oh my God, he's handsome. And he's like, yeah, I see where she gets that beautiful smile from.
Listen, as long as he treats my mom right.
Insane. Chat, what are you co-signing right here on the cameras?
I think it's different for me because I would absolutely turn it into a podcast episode. Like, I don't care.
Hey guys, my best friend took my mom on a date. So you
Not
know.
my best friend, but like a man that I went on a date with. You know
so
what?
A man
Maybe
you
my
went
best
on a
friend
date with can take your mom, but your best friend that's a male can't take your mom.
Maybe my best friend could. If my best friend treated her right, yeah.
How would you? How would you would have to wait until after the fact? Like it already had to have been actively happening for you to know that he's treating her right.
Yeah, I mean, as long as his intentions are good and not just to mess around with my mom.
Guys, hey, be friends with somebody like Caitlyn, bro. She literally is telling me I'm allowed to go riz on her mom.
If you treat her well.
She is literally telling me I can riz on her mom.
I wouldn't trust you with my mom. You don't make the cut.
That sounds like a her choice.
You have so many women.
Whoa. Cut that. Cut that shit right now. Cut that. Don't you fucking add that. Don't you add that. Okay. Holy. What are you trying to do? Are you sabotaging me right now?
Can we just bleep that line?
She's trying to sabotage me.
I think that's a good thing.
Caitlin's got so many hoes, bro. She's got so many men. Honestly, I walked in here for the podcast and 4 of them literally walked out. And she was like, yeah, it was a dating show. It was a dating show. And like, I was just trying to see like which one was cool enough. So I made them all like fake eat dinner with me.
I do sometimes wonder because I have a lot of men on the podcast. And so now I have this Polaroid wall of the guests. I'm like, when men come over, do they think that these are just men I have in my apartment for fun? Like, do they know? You know?
I would love if I could just whisper, man, if I could just be a neighbor for one day and I see you bring a guy in, I'll be like, hey, look for the photos in the wall. And then make him think these are all past victims.
Past victims? Am I killing people here? You never know.
Hey, man, listen, this is a separate room.
I do have a tooth in my purse. Anyway.
At least you understand where I'm coming from with this tooth.
Period. Thank you so much for coming on the podcast.
Yes, I had an awesome time being here on the second part of Heartbreak Hotel. Guys, this is my second time on a podcast before.
This is your second time on this podcast, and we have 2 YouTube videos out together. We have one out now, and we're going to have another one out soon.
Me and Kate are the duo.
We are the duo. We're like the horror / love duo.
Yeah.
We need to come up with a catchy name for that.
Wait, hold on.
We could call it like Heartbreak Horror. No. We're going to come up with a name for the duo.
I think the heartbreak is the horror part in this thing. Wait.
Because we do like ghost hunting together.
When you in relationships and you're taking L's, who you going to call? Kate and Tim. When you're investing ghosts and traveling to horror places, who you going to call? Tim and Kate. I ain't afraid of no host. Hey,
that was good.
Yeah, thank you. Anyways, thank you guys for having me. Stay tuned for our Halloween Horror Nights adventure. That one's gonna be really fun.
Yeah, that will be fun, and you'll see Tim again on the YouTube channel soon. See you guys.
Bye.
Bye.
Intro music.